is Sabarish, and I'm having 6+ years of experience enterprise. I'm acting as a technical architect, enterprise content management solutions, and enthusiastic AI. So as part of today's session, we are going to learn n8n. So before going into the hands-on, just I will take few minutes of time. What is n8n and what is its? So coming to the n8n, it's a automation workflow based tool, means website which they have created with Node and automation. The name n8n came into picture when they combined Node plus automation. So Node plus automation, it became Nodemation, and in between, like how n8n will come into picture. So in the same way, they have made n8n the naming convention. So here we are going to see node-based flow. So we will be having one trigger for any process. We will require trigger. What is the trigger point? So based on the trigger point, the next actions will be taken into consideration. So trigger node is the first part in our workflow, and action nodes. Based upon the trigger node, what actions will be going to proceed next, and the flow. So the flow is the one which will define what automation we are doing and what all the nodes or components we are going to be integrated, and variables are there. So let me jump into the logged in kept ready. So we need to hit the n8n. So once we hit the n8n website, it will take us to the. So this is the first overview screen. Whenever you logged in into the n8n, it will show you. So let me navigate you to n8n things. So this is the overview page whenever you come into picture, and how many executions you have done, how many failed production executions have been happened. So this will come into picture whenever you publish any particular workflow. Okay, so fail rate, time saved, runtime, this and statistics will come into picture whenever your workflow goes into production. And as we have informed already, we are using trial version currently, because paid version will be having $24 per month for basic needs. So because of that, we are using trial version currently. So, and whichever workflow you are going to create, right? So those workflows will be listed out here. In case if the workflows are more and more, you can use search, and you can get that workflow related information easily from here. Here you will be having search option. So here also you can able to search whether you want to open workflows or you want to create open workflow. So once you hit that search button, right, you will be capable enough to see this and all, what are variables, insights, what are the functions, buttons, everything will be visible in search. So here, so expand bot this is, so which we will give overview, personal tab, chat tab. This I will cover at the end. Now I'm also this is in beta version. Currently it is not released in full-fledged way. So this one I will take last 2 minutes. So there will be admin panel, templates, insights, help will be there. So where you can get quick start, documentation will be there. They're having abundant number of workflows created and published in the Git repository, and insights. So particular day, if you are dealing with multiple projects, so multiple workflows are there. So for that insights, everything will be recorded here. As we are using trial version, much information is not gathered or able to showcase here. So here, personal information, user, AI usage, project roles, extended secrets, environments. So multiple subparts will be there here. So let me jump into the, so whenever we need to start, right? So we will go to the personal. So there will be workflows, credentials, executions, data tables. These are the 4 tabs you can able to see. Workflows are the one which we are going to create. So credentials are Google, Slack, whatever we are going to be used in order to integrate with our workflow, right? So for that workflow, all components will list here. Whichever we are going to use Grok, we are going to use WhatsApp. Everything we can able to see in one place, and in case we are going to update anything, we can update from here. So executions. So whenever we execute something, so it will record success, failure, and everything will be recorded here in one place. So data table tab is there. The data table tab here is used like a Google Sheets like that. So in case if you want to feed some information and which we are going to use in our workflow, we can use in this way. So now we will jump into the workflows. So here one plus button is there. So you can create here, or else we can hit this create workflow. So once we hit the create workflow, then we are going to get one editor. And so this pane is going to show editor tab, execution and evaluation. Okay. So whenever we create any workflow, so the workflow related executions, each and every execution will be recorded here. So it will be useful for debugging, for further development purposes. So evaluation is mainly used for evaluating our workflow, how good our workflow, how much score they are going to give, how, so those things. So this part we are not covering here today. So let me start. So whenever we are going to start any flow, right, just we need to first design our flow. So what exactly we need to do. So now we are going to deal with customer complaints related. So first, whenever any mail drops into the customer mailbox, so let's assume Gmail is the customer mailbox. So mail drops here. So the flow will be, so we need to read the mail. So we need to read the mail. That mail is going to give input to any of the AI agent. So that agent will read its sentiments, its information, classifies, everything will be done. And that based upon that details, we are going to send this information to support staff's Slack. Slack is nothing but one of the channel where they use it to monitor like teams, everything. So they receive the complaints if a particular group receives any complaint. So they will work on it and they will complete it. So here today, as of n8n hands-on, we are going to do this activity. Okay, let's quickly jump into this. So as I said earlier, so first step for any process will be trigger. So in order to create here, just hit this one. So as I have informed, what is our first step to trigger? The trigger is mail. So here just type mail. So you can use anyway. You can do scroll down, scroll until we get our required thing, or else you can easily type this. So here I got what I required, Gmail. So in Gmail, we will be having multiple action items. Okay. So in these action items, we can select whichever we required. Okay. So there will be multiple action items will be there. So you can go through multiple actions. So based upon our requirement and our plan of action, we can select anyone. So for me, now I want message received. Whenever message received, I need to perform action. So I'm making it simplifies off so that I can able to select the filters, everything. So what is required for me? So label name or ID. So why I'm selecting label name or ID means I require the mails whichever coming into my inbox and unread. So these are the two options which I require. So in case we are categorizing based upon different ways, right? So we can keep labels accordingly. So before that, for whenever we select this one, right, it will ask this Gmail account related information to us. So whenever it asks, right, so just we need to click this one, sign in with Google. So once we hit this one, a pop-up is going to visible to you, and it will ask which accounts we need to connect. So once you, so this is the account which I need to connect. So I hit this account and I'm giving, okay, permissions. So, but whenever you are choosing the permissions, this thing, so you need to make sure whatever appropriate permissions are required. If that mailbox which you are connecting is there, right? If you are using it for multiple purposes, as this mail ID I have created only for learning purpose, no much information will be there. So I have given full permissions, but in case if you are using, use vigilantly. So just click continue. So connection successful message will come. So this mailbox is connected now. Then so just close this. So this has been completed. This step is completed and it is connected. So now we need to just hit this button. So here step by step we can proceed. Okay. So first step we are connecting the mail thing. Then we are verifying it. Then we will proceed the next step. Instead of completely creating the workflow and verifying whether it is working or not, step-by-step verification also we can do.
So meanwhile this is happening, somebody is asking that, sir, do we have Jira integration in this?
Yeah, we have Jira integration, ServiceNow integration. There will be some extensions are there. We can node panel we can see. So here Jira software is there.
Okay.
So I'm not sure whether it is a paid or free available is there. So based upon that we can see. So as Slack is free for 30 days, I'm here showing Slack. But yes, we are having integrations with multiple things are there. ServiceNow creations also there. And they're continuously, the ServiceNow is also there. So they're continuously adding so many nodes to this, and they're making it as a big, as n8n is having, we can create small to very huge workflows we can able to create. So let's continue with other things and we'll show you the next steps. So once Gmail came to us, then we need to see. So connected chat trigger node or defined below. So if we are integrating chat box to it, so it will be integrating based upon its inputs, it is going to define here. Otherwise, we need to make the option as defined below and we need to enter the user message. So let me go to the user message. So as we are reading mail, so we will be having for mail. So subject is one of the parameter which variable we are going to get from the mail, and body is required for the mail. So here we need to add system messages. So as you people are much aware that whenever we are defining any prompting, right, in ChatGPT anyway, so system messages will play a crucial role what it is going to do. So that's why system messages we are defining. So as just I have kept it ready. So just you are a customer support ticket classifier, analyze the email subject and body to classify the tickets. So prioritize the classification. What priorities? So urgent tickets are high, normal. This is the priorities, and categories, different categories has been defined here. Sentiment analysis, whether the user is angry, user is neutral, user is happy. So based upon sentiment analysis is going to be performed, and summary extract the first 80 characters. And I just kept this one for name purpose in case if the name is not proper, as we are using test things, right? So sometimes the mail naming conventions in the Gmail we will not give correctly. So that's why I'm taking the name from mail itself. So we need to paste it here. So whenever you click this node, or you click this particular node once we have created, right? So here you type Gmail, right? So you hit this and you proceed with the required actions, message received option. Then you will able to see this particular icon here. Once you double click here, it will be showing credentials. to connect. So if you click this pencil mark, right? So it will navigate you to that particular way, sign in with Google. So there, whichever Google accounts have been connected, so those Google accounts will be showed here. So you need to select your Google account and it will navigate you to the next page. And in the next page, here you will able to see what all the permissions you are going to give n8n in order to deal with your mailbox. So only read, compose, send, permanent, delete all your emails. So manage, draft and send emails when you interact with the add-ons, view your email messages, this and all. So here you should be more cautious whichever mail ID you are going to give permissions, right? You should be more cautious there. So you should give only permissions whichever you want to give. So I am giving complete permission set here because my mail ID is only for learning purpose. Once connection successful comes, so it will show reconnected. So account connected successfully. Then just it is auto save and just close this one. That's it. So once it is there, so just let me send one mail to that. Message received is the filter which I am using in the events. So message received, whenever message is received with this filters, inbox and unread is the filters I'm using. The label names you need to select, and in label name, inbox and unread should be there. So based upon that, we are going to fetch the details. My mail is not having unread messages. So okay. So you will get the details here like this, and you close this one and you proceed. So once you get completed this one, right, it will come as a green color tick mark will come here. So coming to here, so it will fetch the input area is going to fetch the input from the previous node, and it will display complete information in JSON format, the schema table JSON. So whichever tab you want, you can select this one. It will be present here. So I think some slowness is there, because of that it is taking bit time here. So once it displays, it will come here. So the chart model you need to select. So by default, whenever you are creating 14 days new account, right, OpenAI will give 1,000 credentials to you. So you can use that one. N8 free OpenAI API credits will be there. You can use for your learning purpose. So you can select either GPT-5 mini or GPT-4o mini. Accordingly, you can select. So use responses of AI. Okay, now you can able to see the trigger has came here. Let me go back to that. Okay, here trigger is yet to come. Okay, so in the same format, you selected schema and it will be coming in the same format there as well. So sampling temperature, you can select 0.1 temperature. Low temperatures will give more results good. I'm just selecting this one. So if you want to do any other things, we can go with the web search or file search interruption. I don't want now currently, so I'm moving to the next one. So here, agent is taking time. Okay, so in the similar format, we are going to get the results. Okay, so here whatever structure is there, right? The same structure usually will be visible there, and in the in this format. So whatever format we have given here, in this format, the output will be generated. But in order to make that output more clearer way, so we required a formatter. So we will be saying it, you use a output formatter, so which I need. So in the format whichever I define, right, in that way you provide the format. So here whenever we enable this button, so here one more tab is going to add output parser. So we will go to the output parser. So earlier this output parser is not there. Click this one. So I want in structured output parser. So I will click this one. So see here it coming. There itself it is taking time, but in all other steps it is coming faster. So here it is coming, right? So here we need to construct the JSON example in the way which we required. Okay. So define using JSON schema. So I am defining the JSON schema in the way I required. So let me show you here. So here I want the parser should take, so type object, what are the properties? In that properties, priority is the name of the property. And for the priority, what variables should assign? Is it urgent, high, normal, low? So category, technical billing, what type of category belongs to general category? So this is the JSON I want from that. So this JSON is purely going to structure the system prompt whichever you have given. So here you have given system prompt to the AI agent, right? That system prompt we are going to be it. So once you hit this one, the format is going to visible here as this step is still loading. Okay, let me proceed with other thing. I will execute once everything completes. So there is some connectivity or some all other has the details have been loaded. Only this node is still loading case. Usually that is not the case. So once we get this one, okay. So we have brain. The brain is deciding what this mail information, everything, and properly keeping in the format. Now what we need to do? We need to route the details. So for routing, I'm going to use switch. So here, so rules. So I'm going to take the mode. We will be having two mechanisms, rules and expressions. I will be going with rules. In rule, so you can give expressions. So as AI agent execution previous node is still loading, right? Here that node is to give the output here so that the output will be coming here. So let me, so for this, so I will be using like this currently. So actually what you people can do, I will show in other place where the once we execute, right, one node will come there again. I will show you. So you need to give what is the
So Sabrish, meanwhile it's happening, do we want to take some questions from the audience?
just 2 minutes. I will just complete this one, and then I will.
Sure.
So urgent, I will keep it as urgent. But if urgent is equal to this one, so it will go to that particular flow. Like that, we will construct. Time is running. Let me. So we will be constructing 4 flows here. So urgent, medium, normal. So these are the 3 rules are required. So I have created 3 rules here. So if you see here, 3 rules came into picture. Here click again. So what that rule? So it should go to Slack. And if you create Slack account, it will be useful for 30 days. So in this, we need to select what action we need to perform. So send a message. So the same thing, it is not reflecting from that AI agent onwards. So here you need to select which channel it should go. So whether you are sending to channel or something, let me show the Slack related. So this is the Slack which I have created, which is having 30 days trial. So here we will be having channels. So for urgent tickets related, I have created one. So urgent issues. For normal issues, I have created normal issues, and for high issues related, I have created high issues. And we can add respective members. So whoever teams will be there, right? Those team people can be part of this channel, and they can get notified whenever mail comes. So instead of going to the mail, check whether it is that. So once you get the notification here, so you will go and act accordingly. For that information, whichever details are required, everything can be gathered and we can place it here. So I want to go with the channel. So whenever you hit the Slack, right, there the same way. The same way you will get pencil mark. So you will ask connection thing. So workplace app is not approved by Slack. Okay, that's fine. So you need to allow this particular thing. So you need to give, it will ask what workplace, those things details. You need to keep that workplace name. So learn to explore is my workplace. So if you want to create any other workplace, you can create here. It will ask credentials. You need to give credentials here. Once you give credentials, it will ask. Once it comes, you need to click allow. Once you click allow, it will come connection successful. So this mechanism is similar to current situation where we are connecting to any applications, right? Whenever we go to now Facebook or some other LinkedIn, so every place, instead of giving username and password, we can we will be giving option to connect via Google. So in the similar way, it will give us the option, and you can proceed. So once this Slack is done, so connectivity will be established, and message, select the channel. So I'm selecting for urgent issues, urgent one. So what kind of message you want to keep? So the message should be in a structured way. So I'm copying this message and pasting as of now here. So this message you can define what kind of message you want to send to them. So once you place the message, right, it will show you. These details I will show you again once the complete things complete. Other flow I will go and I will show you this striking time. Show. I also will refresh. Might be some catch issue or something. Duplicate. So it will come duplicate. Just you need to drag and this one. So right click, duplicate. So just drag and drop. So just you change here urgent issues to high issues, and so what are the parameters I'm saying? Who is the sender? What category it belongs to? What summary it belongs to? And what action is required for that? To Slack, so that the particular team who are going to verify that they will be act accordingly and they will do that activities. So this is normal. So change this. So whenever you are using, right, just reuse the steps and just edit the steps whichever is required. whenever you people are using, right? So use the current steps if they are repeating, and change or edit the details accordingly so that it is easier and faster to complete the flow. So once this flow is completed, so what is the first step? Reading the mails. Second step is creating the agent in order to read and analyze the categories, everything. So for that we have given OpenAI, and in order to get the structured output, I have been used structured output parser and switch I have used in order to categorize the details. So Slack, and so here the plus thing is, finally what we need to do, we need to make all the details into the Excel sheet in order to capture the details. So Google Sheets we need to use. So currently I'm using Google Sheets. So I have created one Excel sheet in Google, and which is used for recording all the details here. So that Excel sheet is having this headers: sender name, sender email, priority, category, sentiment, summary, timestamp. This all the details I'm capturing from this. So whenever you create the Google sheet, it will again ask for the sign in account. So you just click this one, and whichever Google account you are using, you can use that one. Then sheet within document. So if it is which document, so sheet within document, append row is going to be selected, and now it is going to ask which Excel sheet you need to use from your sheet, means with your Google account, right? So in your Google account, if you have created multiple sheets also, so it will give all the sheets to you so that you can select that sheet, and whether you need to go and create a new sheet or you want to use existing sheet. I'm going to existing sheet, existing sheet here, and so here also same thing. So this one is not loading. So what will happen means, here sender name, sender email, these things you can directly drag and drop here. So it will come like how JSON here it coming, right? So like this it will come. So see, it is looking cumbersome. So it is not looking very clear and neat, right? So what we need to do here, you can able to see tidy up. So just click that one. It will, in a boom, it will give arrange everything in a clear and neat manner to everyone. Let me show this one to you. So let me execute this one. See. So whenever this step executes, the output will be here. The input is fetching. So here it is. So here it will come like this. So the output will be in the structured format. If you are not giving the structured format, it will be in different way. And I have said, right? So this subject. So if you want to add something here, just add plus. Okay. Give here new line. You can consider new line here, and just name you take into consideration. And give one more plus. Just let me take a very simple thing. Just drag and drop this one here. So it will be coming with complete variables to you. Complete this Excel sheet things. So everything. So everywhere you will be getting the complete informations. Okay. So whichever input you required or output you required, you can just take that and you can simply drag and drop that mechanism here. So if I want, so let me see this, let me clear this one. Okay, timestamp I want, where I will go. So there will be variable section will be there. So I want now what time it is resolved. So I will just drag and drop that one here. So whenever you drag and drop, it will come in a triangular way. Okay. So triangular way it will come. So until or unless you execute that particular one again, it will not go, because whenever it show you in triangular way, some change has happened and you have not performed the test. So until and unless you perform the test, it will not come into green color. Thing I want to tell you is, whenever you create any workflow, the naming conventions are very much important. And if it is a very big workflow, right? So you need to label these things. So I have labeled. So where you will get these labels? Here you get the sticky notes. Just you click this one and it will drag here. Just you drag and drop here. And if you double click this one, and it will tell you. So this is the complete flow. So this is the chat which is currently they are in use. So this is not completely published thing. So you can click start and you can give prompts like how you are giving in chat GPT everywhere. So and it will try to create everything. So it is in trial version currently. So it is not completely. That's why you can able to see their beta version. And once you complete the things, right? So once you complete this one, right? If you click on this publish button, so it will go to online. So once it goes to online, right? So this particular link, whichever it is associated, that can be used by anyone. So that you can be used in multiple projects, or if any business use case scenarios, those things you can be utilized.
She's asking, will this automation work even after credits are over?
No, automation will not work because you are using open AI, right? If you are not using any AI tools, right? So whichever, if you are using only regular one without having open AI agent in between, so you can use, so like reading from Gmail and writing to the Excel sheets at Slack also 30 days only will be there. Whichever free trial available during that point only you can use. So once free trial expires, you can't use that one. So regular things, whichever Google related, if you want to YouTube or Google, those things, if you want to link those things, as it is free, until it is free, you can use that one without having AI in between.
Sure. Can we integrate WhatsApp like this and send automated messages? A question from Sujit.
Yeah, it is also there. WhatsApp, you can integrate Telegram, you can integrate YouTube videos, you can create n8n is stretched its hand like anything. So many very huge workflow you can create. So you can create a workflow without so I have used AI agent along with our flow, and you can use like that. First, generate idea. So based upon this generate idea, create videos, create audio, merge this one. So you can create a whole set of flow also, and you can create publish in the YouTube. That is also possible.
Thank you, Sabrish, for answering that. And Sabrish, before going, thank you very much for today. We truly appreciate the way you shared your expertise so clearly. Thanks a lot for coming today. See you tomorrow. And dear audience, thank you as well to you for your active response and activeness. Thank you, everyone.